continue to like, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, and if you don't, it's gonna be a fallout. Okay.
3. All right, so today we're listening to Fallout by Marianas Trench. So this was a recommendation. Who recommended it? Jackie Whalen 7231.
Yeah.
And so it's one of, or no, it's my bad. Jackie Whalen, you did recommendation. We haven't done it yet, but we will do it. Okay. Corinna Anders 1097 says there's a Canadian masterpiece that somehow was kept hidden. Listen to more. I'm sure you'll like Fallout, Stutter, Wildfire, Lover Dearest, Shake It, Tramp, literally anything by them. Totally agree. She also, we just did the video for Stutter, so go check that out. We just recorded it now, but it's already posted, so you should go watch that and then come and watch this. So, Fallout by Marianas Trench. Okay.
All right.
First impressions.
It sounds like we will rock you. That's the beat I'm getting.
Okay. So the other great thing about Marianas Trench is they have a propensity for changing up the tempo, the tone within the same song multiple times. So a song may start out a particular way, but it may have a different vibe, but there's usually a build-up. So it's a teaser.
All right, let's see.
Okay, and this one is more lyrically driven.
Okay, if I don't see that, we're gonna have a fallout. So he's singing about love, and it seemed like he had a falling out with
this girl,
love interest.
And sometimes the lyrics, like when you go back and you revisit them, they just go so hard. Like, when you wanted more, while you leave me with less. You've left me because you wanted more, and now I'm left with less. I'm left to pick up the pieces. You know.
And you said I know you're fine.
But what do I do? What about me?
So, is he assuming that
there is assumption here?
Yeah,
there is assumption
that
she's fine.
That's fine. Like she has a new person. Because I know you're fine because you're sleeping beside him.
I think what's implied is that he knows she's moved on, but I think what
Move on with somebody.
Yes, and I think what he's assuming is that she's okay and she's not affected.
Okay.
But I think it's, but it's hard to tell.
Okay. Well, that's the artist, huh? He's gonna leave us guessing.
And ultimately, he could be an unreliable narrator. He could be.
I can't say that to your favorite.
No. Sometimes being an unreliable narrator is intentional.
That's true. That's true. I was speaking right now. Did he? Did she have somebody else or whatever?
Yeah, sometimes having an unreliable narrator, whether it's in a book, whether it's in a movie, whether it's in a song, will reveal things about yourself and your own assumptions and how you maybe shouldn't take things for face value. Maybe there is no total bad guy and total good guy in a relationship. It's complicated and there's nuance.
Okay. All right. What's happening again?
You got the repetition.
Fallout. So just like stutter, this stutter, and now we're hearing fallout, fallout.
Through the fallout. And so see, I'm not anti-repetition, but I need variation.
That was really much variation.
Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I just love Marianas Trench.
Yeah, that's true.
I am open to being incorrect.
Okay. Well, it's not about being incorrect. It's about
being
opinion.
Being consistent.
Yeah, that's your opinion, and it's probably just yours, not yours.
Or maybe it's a spectrum. Because, like, for example, we reacted to "High" by Vibes Cartel, and I don't think that we posted that one. That song drives me up a wall.
I think that's a great song.
I know you love that song.
Because guess what happened? In the lyrics,
he's creative.
And it's more about what's happening in the Jamaicans.
Yes. If I'm reading it, I love it. If I'm listening to it, I hate it. But it's not a bad song. But I think it's just a difference of my taste in sound.
All right.
There's him and now there's me. The secrets you give and the secrets you keep, and nevertheless it's never you let.
Okay, so the wordplay, and maybe this is just me blowing smoke up his butt, but I love it. Nevertheless, it's never you let. It's more that I give and less that I get. I just feel like that's such like a unique and impressive line in a song. You know, it sounds good. It's a play on every word that's in it, and there's meaning throughout it. You know, nevertheless, it's never you let. It's more that I give and less that I get. It's good stuff to me.
Know your worth, man. You have to know your worth.
All that I give and the less that I get. Don't tell me to fight for you after this long.
Oh, and that line really, to me, says a lot about the unreliable narrator aspect. Because he's saying, I know you're fine. I know you've moved on. You're laying in bed beside him. And then he says, don't tell me to fight for you. After this long, I shouldn't have to fight for you. So has she moved on, or was she asking you to fight for her? Was she asking something of you?
Well, she probably move on. She probably move on from him physically. Physically and mentally. But she doesn't mean she move on with that other person. She probably move on from him physically. But mentally, she's still in love with him. I'm probably, you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
You should. I think. I will be contrary. I think it's the complete opposite.
Opposite?
Yes, because oftentimes a woman will check out mentally far before she checks out physically. And I bet you, or maybe I shouldn't say I bet you, in my opinion, in my thought process, it's while they're together, she's saying, fight for me, try for me. And he's saying, after this long, I shouldn't have to fight for you. And she's like, okay, that's it. I guess I'll move on. And I guess I'll continue. You know, because that phrase to me says so much. After this long, I shouldn't have to fight for you. Is there a time frame that you shouldn't fight for your partner? Is there a time limit after so long you've been together that you don't fight for them anymore?
It depends on the demands of the relationship. You forget what I'm saying? Because he's probably, as what he said, he's doing more, he's getting less.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it depends.
So what does she mean by fight for her?
So that's the thing, we don't know. And he probably think he has proved himself a long time ago, and he think he has done a lot for, and probably it's her time for fight for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's where sometimes, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
It could be either way.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't know. It's the beauty of a song.
Shouldn't have to. I know you're fine, but what do I do? I know you're fine, but what do I do?
And I think also there's a feeling of this song of like where he feels like she gets to be over there and he's left to pick up the pieces of himself. He's left with the emotions. Lots of him being left behind.
Sometimes that's how guys normally feel
Yeah.
after a relationship. Especially most of the time, it's the lady or the female normally leaving a relationship
And
unexpectedly.
Yeah, and I think the unexpectedly is the part where I'm talking about where the lady checks out mentally far before they check out physically, and the guy's not picking up on it, or he's ignoring it. So that way, when she does physically leave, he's like, "What happened? I don't understand. She didn't say anything." And it's like, well, maybe there were signs.
I'm awake and trying, while you're sleeping like a baby beside him. I'm on the ledge while you're so goddamn polite and composed. I know you see me and you're making it look so easy. What comes and goes, I go with that. I know you're fine, but what
Signs were, when a woman and a man or men, break up, especially from the woman aspect, there's always sign. There's always sign.
It's about whether you're paying attention or whether you want to pay
because
attention.
as you know, when a woman is into you, she's gonna give you 200%. And you're gonna know the difference from the 200% because you were there when you were getting the 200%.
Yes.
Versus when you're getting the 25%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you're gonna see the change, because it's not just gonna move from 200 to 25. It's gonna probably be from 200 to 150 to 100, and then you reach whatever you want to reach till she gone. You know what I'm saying? So fall out.
What about fall out, through the fall out. I know you're fine, but what do I fall out, through the fall out.
Sometimes the fallout does get me in this, where I'm like a little less fallout.
But you know what I wish he did more? I wish he took ownership
In the song,
more, in terms of if you're really trying to win her back, in terms, not even just win her back, more like shit, I should have done this more. Shit.
you feel like he's not doing any self-reflection,
Yeah, should have self-reflect more in terms of
how he contributed.
what he lacked, or what he could have done more in the relationship, or what he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Took a little bit of more ownership in terms of
This song feels fresh after she walks out the door.
for sure. But sometimes that's when you have all the thoughts. Sometimes,
Where you're just sitting, or maybe like 2 days after, like where you've gotten through the shock, but now you're just kind of wallowing, and you're
This sounds like probably. It sounds probably like 2 weeks.
really,
Yeah.
yeah.
You find it overly, and this sound like a song where you're, alright, what it is now, and the fallout. You with him, you move on. I'm here, left to old. You know what I'm saying?
I'm left with the pain.
It sounds like he's over it, and he understand that, and he's just saying his final 2 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you're fine, but what do I do? I know you're fine, but what do
And think also it's like, and I may be silly for pointing this out, but fallout is like, one, we had a falling out, and two, this is the fallout. I am the fallout. I'm the aftermath. My emotions are the collateral damage. My feelings. You're fine. You're doing all this, but what about me? What do I do now? Where do I go from here? What am I supposed to do with all of this? All this fallout that you've left me with. You know.
I know you're fine, but what if I'm awake and trying while you're sleeping like a baby beside him on the ledge while you're so goddamn polite and falling through the fire.
Yeah, I think that this is definitely like if there is an ups and downs to getting over a breakup and the feelings, this is definitely a stage of that. You know, that you have to get through, and maybe that everybody feels, and maybe it's not right, maybe like we said, the unreliable narrator, maybe you're not doing that self-reflection, but maybe sometimes you have to feel that self-pity for a minute and then look at yourself and be like, wait a second, you know. But some people stay in that. Some people don't leave that.
Yeah. It just depends on who you are, you know, in terms of how quickly you tend to, you know.
Yes. What do you like? What do you like about Stutter more than this one?
That's the vibe. This one, I understand the concept also. You know what I'm saying? And probably it's just the era of music we're at right now.
Yeah.
Because let's remember, 10 years ago, this was the era of music. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, you know, you're bumping to these songs.
And I think also with Stutter, nowadays, and I hate when I say nowadays because there's so much music out there, it's hard to really say. But I feel like Stutter is kind of a refreshing, upbeat, kind of like, you don't really hear songs like that right now, but it's like, okay, like this is fun, like let's have some fun. I think also because right now it's so dark, you know?
Well, I always say you feel like there's a lot of music out here now.
Because there's a smaller barrier to entry. You for example, there's music that you're making right now that many people haven't heard.
Okay.
So you may be making the stuff that people are saying isn't out there, that you know, but they just haven't heard it yet because there is so much music being made right now. It's almost impossible to know what is actually out there besides what's being shoved in our faces. So I kind of hate to limit my language when someone could be doing the exact thing I say isn't out there.
That's true.
But it feels that way.
But the thing is, sometimes the people are not accepting the new stuff that we're bringing out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, Marianas Trench Fallout. Continue to like, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. If you don't, you're gonna be a fallout. Okay. We're out.